Namaste and welcome to another edition of Yoga with Adrian, and today we're going to be doing a complete head to toe gentle stretch just to relax all those tight stiff muscles and also to just stretch away all the stress and tension you might have during this long period at home. And of course, do switch on your favorite music, probably something soft and relaxing, and you can feel like you're in a regular class with me. And without further ado, let's begin with our first stretch of the day. So we begin with stretching out our neck and shoulder muscles, releasing the tension from there. So we can begin with sitting back onto our heels with the toes facing back. This will also help us to stretch our front tendons of the ankle, which tends to be pretty tense or tight if you're very active or if you've just been sitting around the whole day at home. Now, if this hurts your ankles, do feel free to come into a simple cross-legged seated position. Just make sure that we're sitting with the abdominals wrapped in, spine lengthened, and the palms slightly on your thighs or on your knees. So we begin with stretching out our neck. So as we exhale, just gently bring the chin all the way down to the chest area, keeping the eyes closed, feeling a gentle stretch in the back of the neck, inhaling deeply through the nose, letting the breath flow all the way to the bottom of the lungs, filling the lungs completely. And as you exhale, making sure to exhale slowly, letting all the breath out, and feeling the relaxation on the shoulders and the neck. Inhale deeply, feeling the stretch in the back of the neck. Exhale completely. And on your next inhalation, just bring the chin up to the chest, stretching the front of the throat, keeping the spine long, letting the breath flow all the way to the chest and to the fingers and toes. And as you exhale, just release all the breath out and inhale back to center. Now from here, as we exhale, just tilt your right ear to your right shoulder. Trying to just look straight ahead, getting the ear close to the shoulder, feeling a nice gentle stretch at the side of the neck. One more deep breath. And from here, inhale back to center, exhale other side. Making sure to keep your gaze looking forwards, trying to bring the ear close to the shoulder. One more deep breath and inhale back to center. Now from here, let's just turn and look over to the right shoulder. Trying to get the chin close to the shoulder, feeling a gentle stretch at the side of the neck. We're now working out the rotational muscles in the neck. So gentle, deep breathing, feeling the relaxation with every breath. Inhale back to center. Exhale. Let's look over to the left-hand side, bringing the chin close to the shoulder, making sure to keep the spine long. One more breath and inhale back to center. Now, from here, let's really stretch our shoulders out. So as we inhale, let's stretch the hands out, like how we do when we're getting out of our bed, interlacing the fingers, pushing the palms out, lifting the chest, looking up to the sky. Deep breath with every inhalation. Just feel the ribcage expanding, the spine lengthening. Two more deep breaths. One more breath. And from here, just release the fingers, gently drop the right hand down to the ground, and we're stretching our left hand over to the right hand side, making sure to keep the chest straight, the gaze slightly upwards, feeling a gentle stretch in the left hand side of the body. And if you want deeper, you can just walk your fingers, place your palms on the ground, making sure that you're still grounded on the mat. The hip bones are sitting back into the heels, or if you're sitting cross-legged, make sure that both the hip bones are still grounded on the mat. Two more breaths. One more breath. and gently inhale. Bring both hands back up to the center. Interlace the fingers. Push the palms up to the sky one more time. Lengthening the spine. Broadening the chest. Relaxing the shoulders. And as we exhale, left hand down to the ground. Stretching the right hand over to the left hand side. Lifting up the chest. Looking up through the sky. Just slightly keeping your gaze up. Feeling a gentle stretch at the side of the body. And if you want to deepen it, just walk your hands out. Place your palms on the ground. Stretch deeper. Turn the chest up more. Get a nice length through the spine. 2 more deep breath. 1 more breath. And as you inhale, let's bring the left hand up. Interlace the fingers one more time. Push the palms up to the sky. Lengthen the spine. Deep breath here. And as we exhale, just gently release the hands and reach forward. And sit the heels back into a gentle child's pose. And if you like, you can just open up your knees slightly wider than the body, allowing the hips to sink back even further. Gently shift side to side. Get a nice length. Stretch the hands out. And then you can gently relax the forehead on the ground. Feeling a gentle stretch in the shoulders and in the lower back. And breathing in deeply. Feeling the breath flow all the way to your fingers and toes. Relaxing the body. We're staying here for 2 more breaths. 1 more deep breath. And from here, let's bring the whole body up and come up into a gentle all-four position. And bringing the hands back under the shoulders. Bringing the knees in line with the shoulders and the hip as well. Now, from here, we're going to warm up our shoulders and rotator cuff. So from here, let's just begin by sitting back in a child's pose, stretching the shoulders. Now, as we inhale, let's come up into an all-four position, making sure fingers are spread wide, hands are shoulder width apart. And as we exhale, let's just lean forward. And if you can, bend the elbows, hug the elbows in. Exhale, let's sit back into a child's pose. We're warming up our shoulder muscles and our rotator cuff. Let's do this 9 more times. On my count, inhale, come up all 4. And then hug the elbows in, drop the chest halfway. And then as we exhale, use abdominals to pull the whole body back into a child's pose. 8 more. Inhale, let's come up all 4. Hugging the elbows, drop the chest halfway, gazes forwards. Exhale, sit back all the way to the heels into a child's pose. Keep going. Inhale, up. And then hugging the elbows and down. And exhale, sit back to child's pose. 6 more. Inhale, up to all 4. Hug the elbows in, drop the chest, look forward. And then exhale, sit back all the way, child's pose. We're feeling the whole body starting to warm up. Your shoulders are starting to warm up. And the whole upper body is getting a good workout. And let's keep going, just a few more. And bending the elbows, don't go too low. Remember to tuck the core in to bring the whole body back into child's pose. Last 2. Inhale up, hug the elbows in, drop the chest halfway. Exhale, sit back, child's pose. And we're coming up to our last one. Inhale, all 4. Drop the chest halfway. And we're sitting all the way back to a child's pose. And let's catch your breath in child's pose. You can open up your knees, just slightly widen the body to push the hips back. You can gently wriggle the hips back, and then stretching the fingers forwards, relaxing the forehead on the ground. If this is too much for your shoulders, you can always just move the fist in, make 2 fists, and rest your forehead on your fist. And deep breath here. 2 more deep breaths. 1 more breath. And from here, let's gently place our palms back down on the ground and come up into a nice all-four position, making sure that your hands are shoulder width apart. Now from here, let's do just a few rounds of cat and cow to lengthen and warm our spine up. So as we inhale, just arch the spine, pushing the hips up to the sky, chest facing forwards, the gaze is forwards. And as we exhale, just round the belly, push the middle of the spine up, feeling the stretch in the shoulders. And let's do 4 more. Inhale, arch, walk with the breath, pushing the hips up, and then exhale as the air comes out of the lungs, gently round the spine, tucking the chin in, gazing at your belly button. Inhale and arch, broaden the chest, feeling the ribcage expand. And exhale, round the spine, stretching the shoulders, pushing the middle of the back up to the sky. Last 2. Inhale, arch, making sure to push the hip up strongly. Exhale, round the spine, feeling the flex in the spine. And inhale, arch, feeling the spine slowly start to loosen out. Exhale and round the spine. And inhale back to center. Now from here, let's add a little bit more motion in. So we'll begin with the right hand. 5 rounds on the right hand, and we're going to bring our left leg up, and then we're going to bend our left knee, lifting the chest and lifting the left foot up. So we're trying to bring the left thigh as high as we can, and then as we exhale, curl in the stomach, trying to bring the right elbow to the left knee, curling in the stomach like a cat pose. And inhale, arch, bringing the left thigh up. Exhale and round. Right elbow, left knee. 3 more. Inhale, arch, feeling the length. And exhale, round. Last 2. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Last 1. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round. And inhale, hand down, knee down, back to center. And let's work on the other side. From here, right leg up. Inhale, arch. Right knee up. Bend the right knee. Bring the right thigh up. We're looking forward. Exhale, left elbow to right knee. Really hug the core in to bring the distance in. And inhale, lifting the right thigh up. And exhale, bringing the left elbow to the right knee. 2 more. Inhale, arch chest forwards. Exhale, round. Elbow to knee. Last 1. Inhale, arch. Bringing the right thigh up. And exhale, round. Elbow to knee. And from here, hands down, the knee down. And let's sit back to child's pose. Get our well-deserved rest. And of course, remember the option, you can always place the 2 hands into a fist and rest on your hands. Now from here, let's inhale and come back up into an all-4 position, making sure that the hands are underneath the shoulders. And let's begin with our shoulder stretch. Now from here, we begin with the left arm. So we're going to twist with the belly, threading our left hand through. So we're twisting from the belly, twisting, sending our right arm through. And then we slowly drop our weight on our left shoulder, making sure to push the hips out and making sure that not to put too much pressure on the head. Gently relax the head down, and we can stretch either place the right palm in front of your face to support the weight on your head, or if you like a deeper stretch, we can slowly walk the right arms up over the head, and you can twist a little further, trying to get a deeper stretch into the left shoulder. And then of course, just breathe gently, enjoying the stretch in the shoulder. Feeling the length, keep pushing the hips up through the sky, and as well as trying to extend the right shoulder forwards. Deep breath. 2 more deep breath. 1 more deep breath. And if you like to hold longer, you can always just pause the video. From here, we just gently walk our hands back in front of the face and use it to gently bring ourselves up back into a nice all-four position. Now, let's do the other side. Bringing the right hand up. Remember to twist from the belly, threading the arm through. And as you exhale, let's twist and twist. Drop on the right shoulder. Resting the head on the ground. Remember, using the left hand to support your head if necessary. And if you like to extend the stretch, just gently walk the hands, the left hand, all the way to the front of the mat. We're stretching our hand and placing the palms down. And we can always just twist a little more with the exhalation, trying to get the right shoulder a little bit deeper, twisting the chest up, making sure you're not putting too much weight on your neck or your head. If you feel the neck's very heavy, just bring your hand back and come back up and reset. So deep breathing here. And of course you can hold this as long as you want. Just need to pause the video whenever you need to. 2 more deep breaths. 1 more breath. And from here, we're gently walking our left hand back in front of the face and carefully use the left hand to push ourselves back up into a nice all-four position. And let's just sink back into our child's pose. Stretching our shoulders out, resetting our body. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And from here, inhale. Let's come back up into a nice all-four and come to a kneeling or seated position. So if your knees or ankles hurt, and if your knees or ankles hurt, do feel free to just come into a simple seated Sukhasana position. It's all the same. Now let's continue with our shoulder stretch. Now what we're going to do is we're going to stretch our right arm over to the left hand side. Using the left hand to pull your elbow. So don't hold at the tricep, hold it near the bone and pull over to the left hand side. We don't want to push it towards the body. We want the spine straight and we want to pull the arm to this side. Feeling a deep stretch in the back of the shoulder. And remember, we're pressing our chest against our arm, keeping the spine straight, looking forward. And 2 more deep breaths. 1 more breath. And from here, let's switch the bottom hand over to the top, holding by the bone, the elbow, and let's stretch the arm over to this side. We're pulling the arm. So we're not pressing the arm into the body, we're pulling the arm across the body. And because we have a lot of different fibers in our shoulder, we want to pull from 2 different directions. You feel the pull slightly different. 2 more deep breaths. Enjoying the stretch. You can close your eyes if you like to, enjoying your personal music. Hopefully something relaxing, and release. And let's change up. So from here, remember, we're stretching our arm across our body and then holding near the elbow. Not the flesh is going to hurt you. Hold near the bone to pull the arm across the body. Press the chest into the arm. Feeling a deep stretch in the back of the shoulders. And you can just close your eyes and deep breathing, enjoying the relaxing stretch. 1 more breath, and from here, let's switch the arm from the bottom all the way to the top, holding near the elbow and pull the arm across the body. Now we're pulling slightly downwards, so you feel the stretch nearer to the top of the shoulder. We're stretching out different parts of our rotator cuff, keeping our shoulders healthy and mobile. 2 more breaths. One more breath. And from here, we gently release. And then just rotate, give your shoulders a little rotation, releasing all the stress, getting the circulation in. And from here, reverse direction, back to front. And then gently rotate the neck side to side, releasing all the tension and the stress there. And there we have it. Neck and shoulders are relaxed. And now that we've sorted out our neck and shoulders, let's move on to our spine. Now, let's come into a nice seated position, and we're extending both our legs out straight. Now, if you find that you're having trouble straightening your legs, feel free to just bend the knees slightly, making sure to flex the feet in, toes pointing up to the ground. And we begin with a nice Dandasana staff pose to straighten out our lower back. So from here, just place your palms right next to the hips, and using your shoulders to push your palms into the ground, straightening up the spine, chest forwards, our gaze looking forwards. And from here, you can gently just stretch your legs out as straight as you can. You can keep it bent, or you can put a pillow under your knees if it makes you more comfortable. Very important to make sure that you're pushing hard, trying to get the length into your spine and flexing. Make sure toes are pointing up to the sky, and breathe. We're holding here for 2 more deep breaths, feeling the length in the spine, especially if you've been sitting with a rounded back the whole day. 1 more deep breath, and from here, keeping the length in the spine. Inhale and stretch your arms up to the sky, lengthening the spine, lengthening the shoulders. And as we exhale, soften the belly, and we're reaching our hands forwards. With every exhalation, reach forwards, keeping the toes up. And you can gently either hold your shin, hold the side of your feet, or you can use 2 fingers to grab your big toe and pull yourself forward. And as we exhale, that space, go forward a little more. Now, the more forward we go, the lower we can go. So exhale and forward. 2 more breaths. Inhale, exhale and forward. Deep breath, exhale and forward. Just enjoying that nice deep stretch in the hamstrings and the lower back. 2 more deep breaths. 1 more breath. And from here, inhale and gently bring your body back up to the center. And as always, all the stretches, if you want to hold longer, just pause the video, hold as long as you need, and then you can continue with the rest of the video. So this video is for the whole workout, so whichever parts you need, just pause it. Now, let's deepen the stretch a little bit. So we want to stretch our shoulders now. So from this position, let's bring our right knee in, making sure that the foot is around your knee level. And then we're going to bend the left knee. And we're going to flex the toes up using 2 hands. Grab your foot tightly, don't let go. And as you exhale, we're going to stretch the left leg out, trying to bring the forehead to the knee. And we're holding on tight. We're using the strength of our legs to stretch out our shoulders and our back. So we are relaxing our neck, relaxing our shoulders. And with every exhalation, we're trying to kick the leg out a little more, using the strength in our thighs to stretch out our shoulders and our spine. 2 more deep breaths. Just feel that nice stretch. It feels like somebody's pulling you forwards, like your favorite massage. Stretching out your spine, stretching out your shoulders. 1 more deep breath. And from here, inhale, slowly release. And let's bring the leg up. And we're dropping the left knee down, bringing the right knee up, flexing the toes up, using our hands, grabbing our feet tightly. Don't let go of the feet. From here, exhale, kick your right leg forwards. And allow your leg to bring the whole body down, forehead to the knee, relaxing the neck, relaxing the shoulders, and with every exhalation, just stretch the leg forwards more, and you feel deep stretch in the spine, deep stretch in the shoulders. Exhale and stretch a little bit more. With every exhalation, stretch a little bit more. Just enjoy the stretch. Remember, with every stretch, you want to have deep, relaxed breathing. If your breathing is very tense, your body will be tense and you feel like you're trying to stretch iron. So, just relax your breathing. Just feel with every exhalation all the areas you want to stretch. The shoulders, the spine, the legs, all slowly relax into the stretch. One more deep breath. And from here, let's inhale, release, and bring both the legs back to center. Now, from here, we want to bring our legs into a butterfly pose. So we're pressing the heels together, trying to open up our knees as wide as we can. And then we're placing both our hands, grabbing our feet tightly from here. As we inhale, let's straighten our spine first, sitting tall, looking forwards. With a deep inhalation, expanding the ribcage, lengthening the spine, and enjoying our favorite music that you hopefully put in the background. And from here, as we exhale, just pull the whole body forwards. So we want to go forwards as far as you can go. As you go forwards, the spine will go down more. Inhale, we want to lengthen the chest. Exhale, soften the belly, go forwards. Inhale and exhale, forward and down. And a few more. Inhale and exhale, forward. And forward. And forward. Feeling the nice stretch on the inside of your hips, the nice length on the lower back. And as we exhale, with every exhalation, you try to stretch your body forward a little more. And as we go forward, the spine lengthens up with some space so you can go a little bit lower and a little bit lower. And most of you could be much more flexible than me. Then your forehead will reach all the way down to the ground. Make sure it's going forward and down, not straight down. It's a forward bend, not a downward bend. 2 more deep breaths. 1 more deep breath and inhale. Slowly bring the body back up to the center. Now from here, let's bend our knees. So we're still seated down, and then we're going to bend our knees. So depending on your feet flexibility or your ankle mobility, you can either press the feet flat down, or if you feel that your ankles are very tight, you can just give them facing up, squeezing the feet and the thighs together. Now, from here, we're going to inhale, lengthening up the spine, and then stretching our hands up to the sky, getting a nice length, and keeping the gaze looking forward. Now, from here, we are twisting from the belly. So exhale, we're going to twist from the belly as far as you can go, and then we're going to place our both hands down to the ground. So the left hand will be behind the back, and you can either, if your right hand can reach the ground, please reach the ground. If not, you can always just hold the left knee, and then from here, as you exhale, just gently twist and look to the back. And you can gently twist and look to the back. With every exhalation, you can just twist and look to the back. Remember, no strain on the neck. We are trying to stretch out our shoulders and chest. If you want more mobility, you can always walk your hands back. And as you exhale, twist and look to the back, keeping the thighs together. 2 more deep breaths. 1 more deep breath. And from here, bring the hip back forwards first. making sure not to have any whiplash on the neck. And then inhale the body, stretch the hands up to the sky. Now from here, as we exhale, twist from the belly as much as you can. And then only we drop our hands down. So remember, if you can't reach the ground, you can always just hold the side of the knee. And then as we exhale, we're twisting from the belly. As we exhale, we are twisting from the belly. One more. As we exhale, remember the belly. Exhale and twist. So you can either have your hands here, or you can reach all the way down, making sure to push the side of the thigh. We're looking back, and then we can walk our right hand back further to deepen the stretch in our shoulders and in our spine. Feeling a lot of relaxation in the whole body. 2 more deep breath. 1 more breath. And from here, bring the hip back forwards and then the body. And we're stretching our hands up. From here, exhale. Let's bring the hands back down next to the hips. Stretch our legs up. Bring the toes up. And let's do our staff pose one more time. So push hard through the shoulders. And lengthen the spine, releasing all the stress. Looking forwards. Let's hold here for 5. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. And from here, let's gently bend our knees one at a time and slowly roll the whole body down to the mat. And we're going to stretch our front body out. Now we're going to do a simple figure 4 stretch that's going to hit our hips and our thighs. So we're going to bring the right leg, the right ankle crossing over your left knee, making sure to flex the right foot in to protect your knee ligaments. And then we're going to stretch our arm through. So this space here between your legs, we're going to thread our right hand through, and then we reach both hands to your shin. If you have trouble reaching your shin, you can either use a strap or you can hold the back of the thighs. So we're holding the shin, and then we're bringing the knees as close to your chest as possible. You can walk your hands, bring in the knees closer. Remember to keep your top leg flexed in to protect the knee. And then gentle breathing. Close your eyes and enjoy the stretch, enjoy the music. Remember to have relaxed breathing. You don't want the whole body to fight against you. So you want the body to work with you. So inhale deeply, feeling the breath reach all the way to the hip area where you're trying to stretch. And as you exhale, feel the whole hip loosening up. Gentle relaxation here. Two more deep breaths. One more breath. From here, and we slowly release our hands and drop both feet down on the ground. Do you feel the stretch here? Now let's do the other side. So left leg up. We're crossing the left leg over. So left ankle over the right knee. Remember to flex the foot in, protect the knee so we don't overstretch it. And remember, we're threading our left hand through to this space between our legs. Either reach the back of the thigh or the front of the shin if you're able to. And from here, just bring both knees as close to your chest as possible. Deep stretch. Yes, this is an ouch moment. Deep stretch in the hip. Especially if you're sitting down the whole day, Netflix binging. Yes, that's you. I know that's you. Okay, let's stretch it out. Stretch the hip. Stretch out the thigh. Deep breath. Close your eyes. Enjoy your soft music. Feeling the relaxation in the hip and the thigh. Deep breath here. 2 more deep breaths. One more deep breath. And from here, let's gently release our legs. And let's bring both our knees to our chest and hugging our knees around the chest. Just stretch on the lower back. Gently rolling side to side, releasing any tension or stress that you might have in the lower back. Deep breath here. Now from here, we're just going to release our hands, drop both the knees to the left hand side, bringing the knees as close to your chest as possible. And we're using our left hand to press down on the knees and then twisting from the belly, trying to get both shoulders down on the ground, the right palm down, and then we're looking to our right hand, closing the eyes, enjoying our soft music, feeling the relaxation, feeling a gentle stretch in the hip and in the lower back. Deep breath here. Remember to breathe in deeply with every inhalation. Just let the breath flow all the way to the areas that you're trying to stretch, the hip, the lower back. With every exhalation, making sure that the back and the hips are relaxing, they're stretching out, especially after this nice long stretch. And 2 more deep breaths. One more breath, and inhale, both knees back to center. And as we exhale, both knees to the right hand side. Now we want to bring the knees higher first, closer to the chest, using the right hand to press the knees down. And as you exhale, we're twisting from the belly, trying to get both the shoulder blades down on the ground, pressing the left palm on the floor at shoulder level. We're looking to our left hand. Making sure to just using our right hand to keep pressing the knees down, closing your eyes, enjoying the stretch, breathing in deeply. We reach near the end of the class, so it's time to give yourself gratitude. Thank yourself for giving you this nice, relaxing stretch. And by now, I hope you're feeling the whole body is just loosen up and relax, and all the stress and tension has melted away. And 2 more deep breaths. One more breath. And now let's go to a final relaxation. Inhale, bring both the knees back up to center. And as we exhale, let's drop both the feet down on the ground, extending both the feet all the way forwards to the front of the mat. And just opening up our feet mat width apart, gently relaxing our feet, letting the feet drop out to the side, relaxing the thighs, relaxing our belly, relaxing the chest, and the palms are just slightly away from the hips, facing the ceiling, relaxing the palms so the fingers can gently curl in. And from here, make sure the shoulders are relaxed. So don't hunch the shoulders. We want to pull the shoulders down so that we can lengthen our neck. And finally, let's raise our head, tuck in the chin, and lower it back down to the ground again, feeling total relaxation in our neck. Gently close your eyes. If you have a towel, you can gently just place a towel over your eyes so that everything is nice and dark. And you're just listening to your soft music. And from here, just inhale deeply through the nose, letting the breath flow all the way down the throat, filling the lungs completely. And as you exhale, just feel all the stress and the tension flow out of the body with every exhalation. With every inhalation, just feel the breath flowing out to the fingers and toes, re-energizing your body. And as you exhale, just feel all the stress, all the worries, all the uncertainty just flow out of the body. They're all melting away, and your heart rate is slowly coming down. Your breath is slowing down, time is standing still. And if you like to remain in Savasana for longer, just go ahead, pause the video, stay here as long as you need. Feeling a gentle relaxation through your body, and if you have trouble sleeping at night, we go to Savasana, puts our body in a neutral position, and you can just slowly count your breath down, and you will find that you'll be able to doze off to sleep so much easier. Just 2 more deep breaths. 1 more breath. And from here, just slowly wriggle your fingers and toes, bringing the sensation back to your body. And at your own time, just extend your arms over your head. Point your toes to the front. Squeeze the thighs together. Inhale and give your body a good stretch. Loosening up the shoulders and the spine and your hips and legs. 1 more deep breath. Keep stretching the body long, releasing all the tension. And from here, just gently bend your knees one at a time and slowly roll the whole body to the right hand side, resting the head on the right arm, letting the left hand rest on the ground in front of your face, closing your eyes and taking 2 deep breaths, making sure we've got enough oxygen reaching the brain. 1 more deep breath. And from here, just use the left hand to gently push yourself back up into seated position, making sure that you're not feeling lightheaded. If you are, just remain here. 1 more deep breath before we slowly come back up into a nice, simple cross-leg sitting position, adjusting our hip, making sure that both the hip bones are firmly grounded. And we're sitting with our spine tall, the shoulders relaxed, the eyes closed gently. And let's finish the session with 3 deep breaths. First breath, inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Second breath, inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Final breath. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Hands to your heart. Thank you, class, for your time and energy. Namaste, and I hope to see you again next video. If you like this workout, do give me a like. And do subscribe below so that you can be informed whenever I release a new video, which will be quite frequent during this period. So have a good day, everyone. Stay safe, stay at home, and let's flatten the curve together.